One thing I really like was like business,
Mm-hmm.
like business models. I think you were telling me like earlier than the podcast.
Right.
You were saying like you and Bryan have like certain personality traits that really do well.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I like really want to take away from you is like everything you do in life is about sales.
Mm-hmm.
So let me hear like what lessons have you learned in sales that made you so like successful in your businesses?
So one of the biggest skills that I've picked up just naturally is learning how to mirror people.
Okay.
So when you first walk up to somebody, you kind of feel them out, and that's why I love having Bryan as my partner because he was filled with energy.
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, and he's just like, "Hey, like, what's going on, guys? Like, I just want to show you this. I'm so excited." He can talk for hours and just have you just locked in and super excited.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, and I was like, "Hey, that's great to have for our business." Me, on the other hand, I like to look at everything more on the technical side.
Okay.
I'm more of like an introvert.
Mm.
I kind of go with the people that are just like, hey, Dan, like, can you show me how to do this? I'm like, yeah, like, I got you. Or it's like, hey, what are you vaping on? I'm like, cool, let me show you. You can do this and this, and then you can put this in it, and then you've got 5 ohms, and then you can put the cotton in it, and then wick it and build it. And some people like that.
Yeah.
So whether you're on the technical side or the emotional side, I'll be like, hey, smoking cigarettes is pretty harmful to you. Don't you want to try to quit? This is less harmful. There's no carcinogens. There's no combustion. And this would greatly improve your health if you tried it. And then one day, eventually, not even vape.
Wait, so you're saying vapes are not bad for you?
Smoking anything is bad.
Okay.
Technically, it's not smoke. It's vapor. But I think ingesting anything of that sort isn't the greatest. But it is better than smoking cigarettes. And that's just a whole nother debate. But
I don't even know how that goes.
But I mean, just back to the mindset. It's great to find somebody if you're going to have a business partner where you guys can be on both ends of the spectrum.
Okay.
When it comes to
introvert,
sales.
extrovert.
Yes.
I want to go back to that mirroring thing that you were talking about.
Mhm.
How did you learn how to do that? Did you just like know it intentionally?
I think I just knew it intentionally. I think I've watched all of the mentors and all of the people that Tony Robbins and all the Gary V's. I've watched a lot of that, read a lot of that, and that helped too. But especially being in car sales now, working at Tesla, you have the environmentalists, right? You have the people that just want it because it's fast. You have the people that just want it because it's cool.
Yeah.
You have people that want it because of the text and the specs, and so you learn how to sell it and break it down to somebody in that sense.
So you're really good at like almost like intuitive research of people.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, like
And I'll try to pull something out of them. Like I'll have a doctor that comes in to buy a car. I'm like, oh, well, what hospital do you work at?
Yeah.
My sister works at the Washington Hospital Center in D.C. Oh, what does she do? And then there you go. We built that rapport. Hey, thanks for coming in. I'll shoot you an email later. I'll shoot you the link of the car that we built out, and we'll catch up.
I'll talk in military terms. For me, I call it psychological warfare.
Mm-hmm.